We find ourselves now knee-deep into the month of March. 2020 is flying by. Ugh.
It's like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking.
Anyway, anyone in the medical community is going to tell you it stands for massive hemorrhage, airway, respiratory, circulation circle back, and hypothermia. So I figured it is probably about time I update my everyday carry / medical video section, because the last one was a bit of a train wreck and just, I didn't like the way it turned out. I didn't like the videos, and I just have changed almost everything from that point in time. So what I used to carry, that was a 511 Rush. I think that's a 72. And that's a 55-liter backpack. It was huge. I really liked it. Had a ton of room, which was great because I could jam all kinds of clothes or things in there for it. But the bag just screamed tactical. There was webbing over every square inch of the stupid thing. And it put a little more attention than what I wanted. Before that, I tried this. I know, another 511. That was the Rush, I think it's the Mike. And it's a convertible backpack, duffel bag. I'm not big on backpacks. Convertible backpack, duffel bag, and I thought it was really cool looking at it, and I didn't think it would have near as much look at me factor to it. And it didn't, but I also can't say I liked it for the purpose I had it. A little smaller, that was a 40 liter. And just wasn't laid out the way I wanted it to, didn't carry well. It did okay, but it just was not what I wanted it to be. So before that, I had a Filson 48-hour duffel bag. Here.
I'm a loner, Daddy. A rebel.
I loved that. I really did. I like Filson as a company. I like their products. They're pretty bomb-proof. But this was a smaller bag for me, for what I carry. It's 34 liter. I didn't like the material. The tin cloth took a nice age to it, but I kept wanting something a bit more durable. I kept feeling like I was going to abuse it, and it just was not laid out the way I wanted it to be laid out. I don't like storage that's done without my consent.
I'm a loner, Daddy. A rebel.
I want to be able to put things the way I want them, not have someone else's opinion put on the subject matter. So that one kind of fell to the side too. I did try to go back to it because I liked the bag, but I found out again it just was not laid out for me. So I use it when I travel. So I've been through, oh man, a lot of different bags for my EDC system. And I know, that's too much. There's no way you carry it every day. I do. Believe me, I do. Yeah, it's heavy. I know, I get it. But hey, we all do our own thing. I have settled on something that I've actually been very happy with, which is strange. I needed something that blended in the area that we are in and where we go to work. The Molly filled 511 bags just did not blend, and I needed something that looked a bit more camouflaged to my particular situation. So I came up with this. And the way I carry it, it looks like a very large briefcase. kind of the basic quick eye look of a briefcase, granted a very large one. It is a big bag. It is, I think it's 43 liters. It's a huge bag, but I like it. There's really no organization to it at all. At all. And I like that. There's 2 little side pockets, and that's it. Other than that, it is a big bag just waiting for you to jam things into it. So, you see the outside of the bag. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this video where it's not a complete and total mess. So, you've seen the outside. Now let's look at the inside, because there's nothing really to show you on the inside. Other than, I guess I could maybe talk about the bag itself, which the only thing I can say is it's fantastic. Really like it. Is it expensive? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
First thing I have here is just a little bag that came with, I don't even know what the heck this came with. Came with something, I got it free. It's a little cool canvas bag. I have my masks in there for myself, my family, because you just don't know. At this point, could I take them out? Yeah, I probably could. But who knows what tomorrow will bring. And certain places here still do have this stupid mask thing going on.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
Next, this is what I kind of call my comfort bag. And yeah, I like patches. Don't judge me.
I'll allow it.
I guess this can kind of come off there. It don't need to be there. So this is a Vanquest FATPack. This is the 7x10 big boy. And I use this because, quite honestly, I have a bunch of these and I really like them. Is it the best for the job? No, it's not. I'll be very honest. But I have it. I own it. I'm not going to buy something new because this works. As I hook my lighting. So, boo-boo kit here. I've got basic things, bandages. I've got IVX. I've got sting kill, all that kind of good stuff. This is just basic comfort kit. Sunscreen, hand sanitizer, my med kit, some extra cough drops. Nothing on that side. This side just has a couple tampons. Why do you carry tampons? Do you think tampons are going to do something for a bullet wound? No. Do not carry tampons because you think it's going to help with a bullet wound. I carry tampons because what is the #1 asked for item at any emergency scene? Anyone? Anyone? A tampon. It happens. Fact of life, guys. I have it because I've been asked for it before. I didn't have it, so now I do. Chapstick, Sims, because, well, yeah. I used to have an affiliation with them. I got things for free. That was a long time ago. I wish it was still. Sorry, I had a phone call. Don't 100% remember where we're at. But pill kit, all kinds of different stuff in here because people get sick. Again, this is not for the general public. This is for me and my family. Cough drops. You know, having things like Dayquil in here. Allergy tablets. Things like that can make a day go from being awful to not bad. Gold Bond powder. Yeah, it's your friend. Deodorant. Same thing. Then back here, a cracked cold pack and some warmers. Again, if you have kids, they fall down, they hurt a knee, that can again take a day from being done to okay. And then same thing with the cold pack or the heat packs. You know, it just doesn't take up a lot of room to have a couple of them, and it can turn a day around. So that is this bag. There's nothing overly exciting in it. It's just kind of some odds and ends to keep everybody comfortable and happy. And that's all it is. I'm going to take this off screen to zip it up. trying this new double arm mount / light that clamps on for my phone and the recording. It seems to work pretty well. I'm not straddling a tripod, which is nice, but I have noticed I'm prone to bump the stupid thing. Okay, so what else do I have in there? Via, because there's only about 1 million uses for those. Blessing sheets, because I am an ordained minister. I do blessings for people. I enjoy it, but I also have a terrible memory. So yeah, I have the blessing sheets to remind me. Quick litter that I have vacuum packed down. If you ever need to get somebody out of a situation, scene security, #1. This can help you put somebody on it and get them out of there with the help of a few other people without breaking your back or ripping their shoulder out of socket. That's all just loose in the bag. Let's see. Maybe we can break this into a 2-part video. So we start with medical. I may have to move my camera up a bit, because these bags are, they're full figured. Okay, so this rather large fella here is a Rush, I think it's a 511 Rush Moab 6. Well, that's a lot. And this is my medical bag. This goes with me pretty much everywhere I go. And yes, I know it's big. Yes, I know it's heavy. Yes, I know it's not realistic that you think somebody's going to carry it. I do. So let's move past that. Front pocket. How can I do this better? Because this is not working out right. That's a little better. Front pocket, I have different kinds of Gorilla Tape, emergency blankets. These things are fantastic. I've got them vacuum sealed down because I've got 3 of them. When you use an emergency blanket, remember it has no insulative qualities of its own. You insulate underneath it, then you put the blanket on top of it. And then they are quite good. As I hit that. X shears. Great. Invest in them. Sharpie, toenail clippers, tweezers, some different hemostats, a tick removal kit. You live in tick country, you have it. And again, I'm not treating people. This is for me and my family on a day out or friends. I guess as long as they know the rules. That's that. Nothing overly exciting. I've got 4-stage softy wides here, ready to go. When you get a tourniquet, guys, it's really important you don't leave it in the packaging. It's really important you don't leave it set up the way they have it. Know how to stage a tourniquet, have it ready to go, and know how to use it. Get a trainer. If you're going to buy 1 tourniquet, buy 2. Train with 1. Underneath here, there's a few different gauze and pressure dressings. Guess we don't really need to get those out. It's nothing too crazy or interesting. Now I think we can finally open this and actually have a little bit of room. So again, I hit the light. I have a bad tooth repair kit here. Broken tooth will ruin your day. Eye wash kit, same thing. Ruin your day. I've got 4 of the compressed gauze packages here put together. The packaging for these can be a bit bulky, so I've got a vacuum sealer. I take them out and compress everything down a bit more. Got 2 Israeli bandages here, same thing. This is a canine specific tourniquet. I'm not ready to talk about that subject yet. Two of the SWAT tourniquets. SWAT tourniquets. Oh boy. This one can open a can of worms. Are they a great tourniquet? For yourself, not really. For other people, they do work. Can they work on dogs? Yep. Can they work on kids? Other people? Yep. Are they the easiest to apply? No. But they are relatively universal in use. There's a lot of things you can do with them, much less have them act as a backup tourniquet. Tourniquets, for people who don't know or train a lot with them, if you need one, chances are you're going to need more. A lot of tourniquets don't get it done on the first time, and that gets into all kinds of dangerous. Again, training is your friend. So, okay, those. Oh, this one. There we go. Nasal airways. 7mm or size 28 French. Let's see if I can get that to adjust. Yeah, not with the light. And then I just kind of fold the packaging over and I stick the lubricant back here. Why?
I'll get the lubricant.
There's no time for lubricant.
There's always time for lubricant.
Just to make sure those are always together. Some people have hot glued it there. Some people have taped it. It's just easier for me to fold this over. It makes a nice little pocket. You slip it right in there. Everything stays sterile. No fuss, no muss. A couple packages of combat gauze, quick lot. They all work as well as the other. I know some people really like this brand or that brand. They're all good. Has there been any evidence that combat gauze has saved more lives when used correctly than regular wound packing gauze? I've not seen a single study that says it has. Does it stop bleeding faster? It does. Is that a good thing? Yes. Is combat gauze expensive? Oh yeah. These are now about $50 a piece. These are about $4. If it was my family bleeding in front of me, would I hesitate to grab that? No. That's why I have it. I am not going to spare cost when it comes to potentially saving the life of a family member. So I have it. Is it a bummer it expires? Yep. But, you know, it is what it is. And I've made the sacrifices I have to have the equipment that I have for just in case. I have a pair of, these are the compact chest seals. This is the standard size chest seal. And then this is the Sam's chest seal. You can see that in there as I drop things. I have the Sam's chest seals because they work best on canines. And again, I'm not ready to get into that subject matter, but yeah.
It's of interest to me how much you seem to know about that world.
Wasn't born a shepherd, man.
You have to tell me about that sometime.
No, I don't.
If you have one, or you're a particularly furry kind of critter, the Sam's is, in my experience, your best bet to get a seal to stick. Behind that, I just have a very large trauma dressing and a couple of 5x9s. So we'll see if we can get all of this good stuff back in here. I really do like these little rush bags. These are the Moab 6s. I don't mind something looking quite this tactical when it's inside of my bag and really no one sees it. That's not my concern. It's when you're walking around with it and it does go with you all over the place. It is a bit noticeable. All right, so that is the outside. Now, have I taken paracord and put red ties on all this stuff and on the handle? Yeah, it's a little nicer to grab the handle when it is bigger and has that wrap on there, but it also helps identify this as a medical pack. Outside, I've got a big thing of cling, small cling, cloth tape, and the small medical tape. Excuse me, glove dispenser. Up here, CPR mask. You know, again, there's a lot of opinion. With a civilian CPR, do you just do compressions? There's an awful lot of studies saying that, I mean, truthfully, you're doing about as much good with simple compressions as you are compressions and breaths. But, you know, I have it in case I need it. Narcan, got a double dose, and I've got some antiseptic wipes in there. I don't do drugs. No one in my family does drugs, but people overdose. It does happen. Whatever your particular convictions are upon the subject, that's between you and God to decide. I have it. I carry it. Is what it is. On the back, I have some different petroleum dressings and burn dressings. These are great. Again, can be used for several different things. You can make a chest seal out of them, sort of, if you can get it to stick. Medical classes will tell you you can. Getting them to stick in the real world when there's blood, when there's sweat, when there's life involved is difficult. A proper chest seal is always better, but for burn dressings, these are fantastic. And I've got different petroleum ones, and then I've got this gel dressing in here too, which is really very good. Sam splint and 2 triangle bandages. Triangle bandages, again, are fantastic because they are like MacGyver's little brother. You can do all sorts of things with them, and they're happy to help. That concludes my medical bag. Last but not least is my bag of tools. Mechanics gloves, because, well, sometimes you need gloves. As I hit my stand again. Sorry about that. I'm not trying to make anybody seasick. Peppermints, because no one wants bad breath. Topps Tactical Ink Pen, because I like the look of it. That's about it. A contractor pencil, because, again, sometimes you need a pencil. Sharpie. This is a lens pen for the optic on my gun. Put that fella back in there. Write in the Rain notebook. This is the Olight. Yeah, Olight is what they are. I've had really good luck with them. I've had them not go down. I love the fact I can recharge every single light that I own with the same charger. Snaps on a magnet base. Bam. This thing is pretty neat. You can clip it on your shirt. You can clip it onto a hat. Then I have a little headband for it too here. Back here is a lighter with the arc insert, so it doesn't go bad. You can recharge that too. Right in the Rain notebook, I'm pretty sure I said that. A microfiber cloth, earplugs, because, well, sometimes you need ear pro. Up here, holy water. Yep, it's true. Ordained minister. And a chaplet in case I want to do a blessing. Come on, lay flat. All right. Remember how we were talking about one charger for all kinds of stuff? Well, you can see that poking out right there. No sense getting through all this. It's a bunch of different chargers for my phone, my flashlights, my whatever. Got cables for it, got wall warts for it. I've got car plugins, everything I need right there. In here is just, again, some more convenient stuff. Got these little towelettes that you can add a drop or two of water to. They become useful. Just dude wipes, toothbrush, basic hygiene kit. Nothing overly fun or fancy, but stuff that helps you get through the day. Emergency food ration bars. Things happen. You get hungry when you're out on the go. We go geocaching. We do all kinds of stuff, fishing. It's just nice to have these dumb things. I've got a bunch of them. They're all sealed. We eat them. I think these are lemon flavor. And they're basically like eating a block of wood. They are dense. Big thing of paracord, because you can never have enough. This is a kind of a rare custom knife. It's a Zabo Darby.
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
And it has been through a lot. And I like it. Really durable knife. Power bank, 2 charge things. So again, flashlights, everything. Phone. It is a beast of a power tank. New socks. I rotate between summer and winter. I just put the summer ones in. These are wicking. And these are very nice socks. Wet feet suck. Three ponchos. Got myself, my wife, my son. So nobody wants to be soaking wet. He thinks these are cool. Thinks he looks like Batman. So it works. I'm gonna get this out the way a bit. This is my bag of tools. And this stupid little thing hasn't changed a whole lot. It has really come in handy multiple times. It has a work sharpener here, Leatherman Surge. Got a little lighter wrapped up here, the attachments for the Surge, tiny little pry bar. Weehas, this is the micro precision bit driver set, and I've added a bunch more in there. You can jam more in there if you really put your mind to it. But if you wear glasses, sunglasses, having this to supplement, I've got the full bit kit that I've even added more to for the Leatherman, and then the little extender here. Can save the day if you need to repair glasses. Really good little crescent wrench, Nip-X Cobra pliers. Oh, these are good. They suck to pay for, but these are good. And back here, a bunch of different duct tape. And, come on, this Gorilla Tape patch seal. That's the stuff you can patch a boat from under the water and it will hold. You can patch a roof with it. It is tough stuff. And then Gorilla Super Glue.
I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
I've got that sealed because that would make a serious mess in this kit. That's the broad strokes of my little toolkit. And that is in a Vanquest pouch. I don't remember which one this is specifically. Vanquest pouches are not the cheapest, but they're worth the money. And I seriously love the orange liners. I'll admit it. It sells it for me. So now, put all of this stuff back. Fun. Fortunately, I am in here enough. I pretty much remember where everything goes. So it's not that big of a process. So really, inside the bag, it's separated out into these two 511 bags. And allows me to have what I want organized the way I want it to be and not have to deal with somebody sitting outside the box looking at a bag going, what would I want? Well, what they want isn't what I want. In here is, come on, just some gun cleaning, pre-oiled cloths. I've got the gun scrubber, and then I've got barricade oil. Barricade oil is really cool stuff. It actually dries and puts a film over your, well, gun, knife, whatever you got. And then that gives it rust prevention as opposed to it needing to be soaking wet. And then, I don't even know if YouTube's going to let me show that. Depending upon the machine that I may or may not have on my person at the time, that would be the implement that you would insert into it to get it to function. Are we all on the same page there? Yeah, those are magazines. So I have 3 backup ones depending upon what caliber it is that day. I only carry 1911, so it's either 10 millimeter or 45.
Well, maybe a couple of years ago I could have shown you something, but today, look at that.
Steady as a rock.
Yeah, but I shoot with this hand.
It's not that difficult for me to remember what one to grab. Yes, I've butchered these 511 bags, but I wanted them to be what I wanted. I didn't want, as much as I love the shoulder strap for the medical bag where I can grab it and take off and run if I need to help somebody, it gets in the way. It hangs up getting it out of the bag. So unfortunately, it got hacked off. Isn't what I wanted to do, but it made it the most functional for me. And I like how it turned out. I don't regret it. I wouldn't go back. So that is my complete new, well, not new. This has been quite a tested system that I have, and I like everything about it. It's a lot of gear. I know a lot of people wouldn't carry it, but for me, I'm willing to do it. We leave the house, it comes with me. Do I take it in the shopping cart at the store? Not always, but sometimes. Does anybody look twice at it? Nope, nobody. It looks kind of like a briefcase / diaper bag. And that's what I want. I don't want it to stand out to anyone. Do I think most people pay any attention at all? No, I don't. But I don't want somebody that shouldn't be paying attention to it. So I went with the bag. It's a lot more expensive than it should be, needs to be. But I love the color of it. I love the build of it. I like Filson. I got a lot of their stuff. So, hey, you know, we all get our hair blown back by different things. That's one of mine. Oh, yeah, forgot. A little bundle of really heavy-duty zip ties because you just never know. These stupid things can be used for almost anything. They are wonderful in their application. So, guys, that is my top to bottom everyday carry off person. Is there more? Yeah, on person, yeah, but who really cares about that? My boot kit I've already done. It really hasn't changed much at all other than adding a small roll of Gorilla Tape that's folded over and a Sharpie, which was in there last time. I just forgot to mention it. So that's what I have. That is what I am comfortable with. It's not my super cool guy ninja bug out get home bag. This is my everyday convenience. I have this with me because I've needed everything in it upon occasion. So it's important when you're getting a bag, you're working out an everyday carry system, when you're working out a medical system that you want to carry, tools that you want to have, that it applies directly to you. You know, if you have certain issues that other people don't have, their kits aren't going to reflect that for you. If you have a spouse with diabetes or a medical issue, those kits aren't going to think about that. You need to make your kit your kit. And you need to have things in it that pertain to your life and what you do. People often think medical gear isn't needed. I'll improvise a tourniquet. Well, okay. It can be done. With training, it absolutely can be done. Statistically speaking, roughly about 50% of them work, which means half of them fail. if you really train on them, can you get relatively proficient? Sure. But really, when you do the math of it, the prospect of saving a family member or somebody you truly care about versus $30, that's pretty much McDonald's these days.
Are you threatening me? You do not want to face the wrath of my bunghole!
You know, it's not... The mentality used to be, oh, well, I'm not going to get into a gunfight. I don't need medical equipment on me. Why would I? Well, you know, let me put this video in here. I wasn't going to put it in. If you're squeamish, close your eyes. Those folks didn't think they needed medical gear either. But you don't need it until you do. And I guess for me, I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So do I carry too much crap? Absolutely. Am I going to tone it down? Probably not. That's the decision that I've made for me. Y'all make your decision for you. Guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I hope this helped. I hope it gave you some ideas. Bye.